Now, the Lands Commission has dismissed claims that late former Forestry Commission boss Kwadwo Owusu-Afriyie has acquired portions of the contentious Achimota Forest. According to the Executive Secretary, James Datson, no allocations of the land have been made to any person, hence such claims are not true. He spoke to Joy News.
That the minister has addressed the Achimota issues adequately. Anything that is furnished to the Lands Commission as far as registration of land, when it comes, we will update our records. But for now, what the minister said is what the situation is. We don't have. No. You know, we have the original acquisition and then the new EI that the minister talked about. It has to go through a certain process before it comes here for us to record it. So it is not here yet. So we have the original acquisition in our record. So as far as the Lands Commission is concerned, we don't have records as in allocations to people and registration and all of that. We're going through our records. There were some under the old system, and we are doing records information right now, and we are putting dates to all the transactions that have taken place. I am sure by tomorrow we'll have it all assembled, what we have as far as the past activities in our records is concerned regarding the acquisition and all of that.
Documents, computers and scanners at the head office of the Lands Commission in Cantonment here in Accra have been destroyed. The records room, files room and IT unit of the new building were submerged in Saturday's floodwaters. The affected documents include indentures, land maps and land document. Samuel Mbura was at Lands Commission Monday and report essential land document may have been lost.
In the new Greater Accra Regional Office that has just quite recently been opened, yes, we were concerned, but he assured us that so far not a single file or document has been lost. Then later on, we saw on the social media platform that Lands Commission, documents, files, everything gone. So we decided also to come here to pass by to verify whether what we are seeing on social media was the truth or not. So I informed him that I'll come here with some media men so that you also see for yourself. Lo and behold, and fortunately, we've come and we've visited the place, we've verified, we've gone around, and we've seen that what the Executive Secretary and the staff of Lands Commission informed us is the truth. Yes, some flooding occurred here. Some rain seeped through from the construction site next door into the premises. But what we are all concerned about is safe. That is, all our data records, everything is intact. We've been there with you. You've seen the data center, everything is there. You've seen the records room, everything is there. Everything is intact. But then the good thing is that even what is wet, they've informed us that they have soft copy backup versions for that. And even going forward, they are going to reprint, although they've salvaged the few that got wet, they are going to reprint new ones to replace them. So we are showing all Ghanaians that you must all be rest assured and be calm and trust that all your documents that are with Lands Commission are safe.
Then was caused by the excessive rainfall that occurred on Saturday night. It was flooding all over the place. And some of our records were affected because you can see, if you go around, you see that this is one half of a bigger building. This part is complete and we are occupying it. The remainder is under construction. And so when you have a situation like this, you provide certain temporary blockages between this one and the old one. Where when it is complete, there is a corridor that is supposed to run between this building and the adjoining one. That is where we blocked it temporarily. Unfortunately, the contractor hadn't put in the permanent block work, and then the rain came. In fact, we had rains before this year and previously, and we haven't had any flooding. But it's just happened because of the mere strength and the volume of rainwater that came in. And so what we've asked a contractor to do, and they've come on site as we speak, is to ensure that temporary arrangement is taken off, and then we have a permanent block work over there so that we don't have this situation occurring. Once that is blocked, there's no way water would seep into this building to cause the damage that was caused last weekend. And you can see that power has been restored into this building. Work is going on. There hasn't been any significant disruptions in our work. We had good sunlight today, so those that were affected by the rain, we took them all out. The boxes, some of them got destroyed. You can see we've packed them outside. The data in them, the hard copies, have been retrieved. We've called our consultants, Top Archives. They brought in the boxes. They are coming in tomorrow with 100 boxes so that we re-back all of them and then introduce fresh barcodes on all the boxes. As those of you who visited the records room, you saw it there that all our boxes are intact because they all have stands under them. And so the records are all intact. And as I said, we got good sunlight today and then we've dealt with it. The important thing is that we are going to block this. The contractor has accepted responsibility. Whatever damage has been caused here, they will pay for it. But for us, once that area is blocked, we don't expect to have that kind of situation again. Tomorrow morning, in fact, as we said, our records are on the server. And once we reconnect tomorrow, we'll have full service from tomorrow morning. We are restoring everything back. Power has been restored, and the IT system is in place. So tomorrow morning, the public can call on us, and we'll start rendering service to them. Yeah.
So same script, different dates. We are struggling to deal with the Accra flood. But what has government been doing over the years? Our research desk has made some checks on what government has been doing since 2018, and Kofi Ajay is here with that. Kofi, what do we know, or what have we gathered?
Right, Grace. So since 2018, government has implemented two separate programs, one in 2018, one in 2020. And so if you look at in terms of distillation contracts, in 2018, government awarded 68 of them, and out of that, 64 have been completed and 4 are still underway. And if you come to 2020, 312, distilling contracts were awarded. 161 of them have been completed, and 151 are still under construction.
So Kofi, this has to do with contract for contractors to distill
certain gutters,
drains, okay,
or drains, exactly. So if you go to construction of new drains or construction of drains, actually, in 2018, total number of contracts given were 90. And then 40 of them have been completed, 50 are still ongoing. And if you look at the 2020 column, 115 contracts were given for drains to be constructed, and 0 have been completed. 115 are still under various stages of completion. Now, if you look at update on the 2018 and 2020 flood programs, you could see that government has been able to complete the construction of 19 kilometers of drains. So 19 kilometers of drains have been completed from 2018 till now, and this is from the the ministry's own program-based budget. That's Ministry of Works and Housing. And if you look at it, more than 1,000 kilometers of drains have been, excavated, re-channeled, and then, maintained across the country to, curb the situation of flooding, the perennial flooding in the country. But it seems, in spite of all this, we are still having the situation that we still have since 1960, Brace.
Interesting there. Let's see how we can deal with it permanently. Thank you, Kofi. Now